Time now for another CTV Sports presentation. East China High School Sports is presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick GMC, where you get the family deal, by Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by St. Clair Ace Hardware, by LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, and by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair. Now let's join our announcers for East China High School sports action.
Hello friends, and welcome into CTV Community TV's special coverage of the 2025 MSHAA Girls District Soccer Finals. I'm your commentator, Reed Packin, and our production is on the road tonight as we're here at Goodrich High School, and we could not have asked for a better matchup. St. Clair is coming in here red hot, winning their last 6 and outscoring their opponents 33-0. And don't worry, I did the math for you, but that is 5.5 goals per game. And 2 games of which were in districts that they're keeping this hot streak. And here we go as the game gets going. Goodrich equally on a tear of their own in their last 10. They are 8-1-1 and outscoring opponents 42-8. And most recently with an 8-0 mercy against Port Huron 2 nights ago. The Saints in round 2 of districts defeated Marysville 7-0. But that's all behind us now as we got the matchup of the week here. Saints versus Goodrich already starting. Saints trying to kick this one over the defensive line. Keeper comes up for the save. We talk about just the powerhouse teams here putting on clinics with scoring and the margins with their scoring to opponents' scoring. You got to credit the defense on both ends. Here comes Goodrich. They're getting a good opportunity. It starts with the Saints back line. They have been extraordinary all season long on defense. Fully the reason why they're outscoring opponents 33-0 in their last 6. Keeper play from Zara Sullivan, super strong this season. Here comes Goodrich, another through ball right to Sullivan. And then that whole entire defensive line, Britz, Cron, Bacon, just anyone else kind of coming off the bench is just so solid defensively. They don't allow a whole lot to go through. Saints kind of struggling early right now, getting a good possession going. Goodrich getting some opportunities. They lose this one out through the sideline. They'll now have a throw-in. Saints throw down line. Goodrich is there. Here comes Freeland. Also Salisbury. Now Goodrich trying to work it through the middle. Good stop. Gives it right back. Tries to go through. Knocked back by Britz. Goodrich still with it. Moving it in. Saints moving it out now. On that far sideline. They send it up and out through the sideline. Throw in for the Martians. Down line. They try turning with it. Off of the Saints, throw stays with the Martians. They go again. Bacon, first touch. Saints trying to work it out. Goodrich again with the throw. Gets it down the corner. Saints trying to get a deflection off. Couldn't do it. Another throw in. Well deep in the Saints' defensive third now. Throwing into the box, headed back. Tries for another one. Cleared out by Britz. Tried to cross back in behind the net. Goal kick for the Saints. Very, very early in the game. Goodrich coming out strong. Saints just need to stay calm here. Put together a good attack. Kick is away. Headed back by Goodrich. Saints cleared up. Here's Komorowski. Sends it up towards the corner. It's going to be too long. Out through the sideline. St. Clair playing a little bit nervous first couple minutes. A lot of just kicking the ball and chasing rather than making good passes to teammates' feet. Goodrich gets the steal here, working it now towards the near sideline. Deflection off and through the middle. Britz sends it up. Middle of the field now. Moving towards the near sideline. Goes through. Jaloski couldn't get a touch on it. Still rolling. Keeper comes out for it. Can't pick it up. Forced to kick it out. Throw in for the Saints. Well inside Goodrich's half. It's a good opportunity now. Ella Groneveld will take the throw. She's got the arm to get one well within the 18. Let's see what the Saints can do. She goes short to Salisbury. Right back out. Looks for the cross. Sends one in. PK spot. Head is no good. Saints are there to recover. Get the deflection off. Out in the back corner. No whistle off the contact. We'll have a corner kick. Saints first of the game. Groneveld making her way out there to go take the corner. Has been really strong with these set pieces here. Just really good placement, good pace on the ball. We didn't see a whole lot on Wednesday's game, so I think she's due for a good cross now. Here it comes. Middle of the box, headed back, out towards the near side corner. Komorowski tries to pop it back in, headed back out by Goodrich, out towards the sideline, throw in for the Saints. Good placement on the corner. Just couldn't get a good contact on the header. Perhaps a little lofted to kind of get a nice driven header. Short throw to Salisbury. Goodrich tries to clear it out. Bouncing in the corner. Throw for the Saints. Throw is into Freeland, trying to turn with it. Can't get there. Popped up by Goodrich, headed out of the 18. Tries to settle it, can't do so. Now cleared out by Goodrich. Goodrich across midfield now. Cron in the backfield. Makes a good move. Passing out to Bacon. One coming on fast. Down line. Out of bounds, throwing for the Saints. Ball bouncing towards the middle of the field. Fighting for the possession. Now gets it up and over to the corner. Has some space. It's number 3, Addison West, the captain for Goodrich. Crosses in over the head of a Saint. Now bouncing towards the far sideline. Pushing it to the corner. Looking for another attempt. Can't get it, but they keep the throw. They throw quick. Saints get first touch and out. Stolen by Goodrich. Right back to the Saints. Right back to Goodrich to send one in. Bouncing free. Keeper coming out in a collision. Those are some tricky plays to call as an official. Just kind of contact with the keeper where the ball isn't necessarily involved. Can be a slippery slope of what the center official kind of deems egregious or reckless from a keeper. I think we all know Zara Sullivan is in no way a reckless keeper. Just as a good play by Goodrich, just trying to pop it up and over. Got Sullivan a little off guard. Here come the Saints now with the throw on the far sideline. Popped back up. Goodrich coming the other way. A little long. Saints buy some time by giving up the throw in. Around midfield, off of Goodrich, throwing for the Saints. Now a throw for the other side. Kicked back by the Saints into Freeland. Freeland with the ball. Gets it into the middle field. Sent up and over. Too long. Easy pickup for the keeper. Had some space to run with it. You would like to see that happen. Run with it. Draw some defenders up. Naturally, your players, your strikers, will find themselves open. Whistle called. Contact. Goodrich on Goodrich. Center official saw something else. Kick is up. Headed up around the 18. Into the box now. Popped up and over off the crossbars. Sullivan was coming up for it. Wasn't expecting to get popped up like that. Saints defense early, having some trouble with Goodrich's attacking line. It's kind of a bend or break moment, whether Saints D-line starts stepping it up or perhaps Goodrich is just coming out with a little extra burst of energy start of the game. Let's see if their energy starts to die off. The other big question is how deep is each team's bench and how often are they going to go to the bench this game? We saw Coach Freeland play his bench players a lot and just constantly rotating in and out starters to keep them energized, keep them fresh. Let's see if that mentality sticks here in the district finals against a team that was undefeated in their conference play this year. Ball's back. Good move by Goodrich moving down the line. Low in, shoots. It's deflected. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Wanted to turn and shoot quickly. Would have had a good opportunity just with the give and go down to the corner. Had a teammate streaking down the sideline. But still Goodrich, they get the corner kick off of this. And I'm interested to see how Goodrich is with these corners and how the Saints defense can react. Corner kick is up towards the front post, headed out by the Saints. Now they move it up. No one's there. Goodrich chasing it down. They push it back. Now they hit it up towards the corner and out. Had a lot of space in the middle of the field. Definitely had some time to just settle and see what was going on. Throw is into Donaldson. Can't reel it in. Goodrich now hits it back. Ball is into the 18. Saints are there, trying to clear it out. They move it up, right back to Goodrich. Salisbury with it now. Moves it up to Freeland. Freeland tripped up. Saints still with the possession. Donaldson moving through midfield, out to the far sideline. Komorowski, one on her. Shoots with her left. Bounces off the keeper. Got to talk about the weather today. It's another rainy one. It's going to be a little bit harder for these keepers to just get these easier saves that on good days they would have no problem with. They got to kind of second guess a little bit, and instead of maybe just going for the grab, you try for the knockdown and then dive on it. But that's all something you got to acknowledge as a striking squad on a team. You got to be following up shots constantly and expecting that keeper to bobble it for it to come off weird every single time. Here comes a corner for Goodrich now. It gets blocked. They keep it with the throw. Going into the box, bounced up, cleared out, back in. Bounces free, shoots, scores. Goodrich scores first. Baylor Longer with the goal there. Just kind of, Saints couldn't clear it out, bounced in. No defenders could get first touch, and Baylor just found herself just with a one-on-one with the keeper. But just the way this game kind of started, the struggles that Saints defensive line was having early, you kind of saw it was coming. But we expected this to happen. These are two scoring teams. We knew that the Saints 33-0 outscoring streak couldn't last forever, and that's the goal that breaks it. Just to continue on with that thought of how great these teams are at scoring. Saints have just been on a tear, as we kind of were saying. This season, they've had 56 goals for. That's just about 3 goals per game, and only 13 goals against. That's 0.7 goals against per game. And Goodrich has had 73 goals for. That is equaling out to 3.8 goals per game, 14 goals against, just about the same as the Saints, 0.73 goals against per game. So these guys, these girls are scoring at high levels and not allowing any goals. It's kind of what you expect to happen when they play each other. There's going to be some goals. There's no way that their defenses are going to be able to withstand the attacking power for a full game. Goodrich sends this one away. Well past the 50-yard line. Throwing for the Saints right around the 40. Headed back by Freeland, down line. Goodrich is going to get back there first. They clear it up. Saints get touched. Send it in, across. Keeper diving out for it. Good run in by Salisbury. The keeper, Abigail Gagnon. No troubles with the ball there. This one bounces past 50 yards. Rolling towards the sideline, cleared out by Britz. Freeland went up for the header. Goodrich comes down with it, clears it up. Saints send it right back. Chipped up down line. Looking for another cross. Bacon is there. Sends it out. Gets the deflection. They keep the throw. Goodrich with the ball, having troubles, getting pressed defensively. Sends this one up, turns again down into the corner. We will have a corner kick, I believe. Saints did a decent job. First corner, getting it out quickly. They got to do it again and carry on with the counter. Kick is away. Sullivan comes out, misses the punch out, bounces out towards the 18. Goodrich tries to chip it in. St. Clair clears it out to Freeland. Freeland with a one-on-one. Gets it around the defender. Foot race. Gets it on the sideline, pushes it back in. Goodrich taps it out. Komorowski with it, crosses it over. Bounces over the head. Donaldson. Goodrich's defender came back in the nick of time. Donaldson turns, crosses in. Freeland shoots, misses the contact. And out through the sideline. A good flurry of attacks for St. Clair that don't end with any shots on goal. But good looks nonetheless. Just got to start executing now. Talked about that a lot during the Marysville broadcast. You got to use that as sort of a tune-up game to work on those crosses and work on those on-the-fly contact shots. Because in games like this, they're easy one-on-ones with the keeper are hard to come by. Saints push this one towards the near sideline. Goodrich passes back. Now sends it up. Britt sends it right back. Good interception from Goodrich to head it back in. Baylor, Lounger sends this one up and through. Bacon steps up, clears it out. Throw is up line, headed back in by Goodrich. Bouncing free, Lounger's there. Tries to chip it into the middle, headed back into Lounger. Lounger can't get there. Saints trying to move it out now. Goodrich gets the steal, goes right back down line. Trying to push it into the middle. Top of the 18, cuts around defender. Looking for space. Saints keep it with a goal kick there. Kick is away. Goodrich first touch, sends it right back in. Sullivan comes back for it. Now she looks to send it out. Hits at the 50, headed back in by Rafferty. And now Goodrich gets the throw, far sideline. Just under 20 minutes to go here in the first half. Hit off of the Saints, another throw for the Martians. Throw is in, trying to move it down to the corner. Now working it into the middle. Looks for the cross. Britz clears it out. Saints push it to the near sideline. Kaminsky with it. Sends it up line to Salisbury. Salisbury, one defender on her. Can't get around her. Keeps the throw. Subs coming in now. In the last 10 years, these two teams have met 3 times in the postseason, and St. Clair's currently leading the series 2-1. And every single game has been a close one, just about. Margin of victory of all 3 games has been just about a goal and a half. Saints have 9 goals for. Goodrich has 6 goals for. Most recently, they met in 2023, where St. Clair won in the first round of regionals 4-1. Britz now sends it back to Sullivan. Previous times they met were in district finals, 2021, where the Saints won 5-4 in overtime. And the last time Goodrich beat the Saints was in 2016 in round 1 of districts, where they beat the Saints 1-0 in overtime. So Goodrich is looking to get their get back tonight. Saints are looking to keep the series in their favor. Here comes a shot. Bounces, easy save for Gagnon. Ball is popped up, floating towards midfield. Saints can't get first touch. Goodrich now trying to head it back, pop it up. Another header. Settled down by number 10, Jenna Stockwell. Moves it in, punches it through. Saints get a deflection. Now Goodrich moves it to the near sideline, looking for space. Stockwell with it, can't get around Bacon. Ball is in, line drive. Saints just clear this one out. Another throw here for the Martians. Maggie Francis with the throw. We'll have a Saints throw now. An attempt to move it out of their half. Ball is in. Goodrich tries to send it up and in. Sullivan snags it up. Kicks this one away. Big kick out towards the 50. Komorowski trying to settle it. Keeps it in play to Freeland. Freeland shields off her defender. Passes back. Missed pass. Missed reception. Grunewald still with it. Moving down the sideline. Sends it through. Saints can't get there in time. Goodrich now trying to work it out. Going through the middle of the field. Saints are there first. Now here comes another attempt. Sullivan comes up for it. Tracks it in. Good save. And this one's out. Hits at the 40. Salisbury heads it back and out through the sideline. Throw in for Olivia Millard. Headed back. Goodrich still with it, moving towards the corner. Looking for space to cross. They send one in. Bacon gets the stop. Gets this one out through the sideline. Another throw for Goodrich. Mistouched by Claire Bacon that time and out through the goal line. Corner kick for Goodrich. I'm all for clearing it out on defense to just buy some defense more time. But that's more so in transitions and on counters when you don't have all the defensive pieces back. Saints right now are in a bit of a mode of kickball, and they got to just kind of snap out of it a little bit. It's tough. Here comes the cross now towards the back post. Popped up, bouncing towards the back line. Headed back into play. Kicked out by the Saints. Right back in. Out towards the 18 now. Goodrich trying to turn and shoot. They pass it out towards the sideline. Too long. No, they get the save. Saints clear it up line. Up to Freeland. No other Saints are up with her. Gets it into Salisbury. Freeland back with it. Has two defenders on her. Cuts it back. Crosses it with her left. It's too low. Popped up by Goodrich. Cameron Lounger trying to fight for this one. Hit off of Britz and out through the sideline. Throw in for Goodrich. They're going quickly. Britz chasing this down. Leaves it up to Sullivan for the pickup. Kick is away. Past the 50. Komorowski struggles for the trap. And then change of possessions now. Getting pulled down. Saints moving it out of their half. Good stop from Goodrich. They send it up and through. Popped back out by St. Clair. Headed back in by Goodrich. Good step up from Britz. Lucy Rafferty hits this one back. Goodrich turns the ball over. Ball is in. Trying to clear it up through the middle. Now Saints with the possession. Go back to Bacon. Bacon sends it up. Komorowski chasing this one down. Good feint. Sends it back now. Grunewald sends it up to Freeland. Freeland can't get it up and through. Whistle's called. Free kick for the Saints here on the 30. This game has been quite physical so far. I mean, you'd expect nothing less from a district final against two teams of this caliber. Freeland will take the free kick. It might be a little too far out for a shot, especially with this kind of keeper in net. Let's see how she approaches. A low shot deflected by the wall. Back out to Bacon. Bacon sends it up to the corner. Too long out to the side. Turnover from the Saints. Throw is in. Salisbury gets the head on it. Cleared back up by Goodrich. Brits chasing it down. Can't get a touch. Cron pops it up. Goodrich heads it back. Brits pops it up. Headed back again by Goodrich. Here's Salisbury with the ball now. Moves it to the middle. Donaldson screens and turns. Can't complete the move. Ball's back to Cron now. Komorowski can't keep the possession. Throw in for the Martians. They go down line. Off of the Saints, another throw. Fight for the ball in the middle of the field. Now on the far sideline, Saints poke it out. Throw in for the Martians. They go into the corner. Grunewald sends it away. Bounces through the midline. Headed back by Goodrich. Komorowski with the ball. Stops it. Hits it back. Now up. Chipped over. Nice chip from Freeland. Salisbury just wasn't close enough to the defensive line to get a good run at it. Gagnon comes up for the save. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Goodrich still leading 1-0. Saints would love to tie this thing up before halftime. Goodrich on the other end would love to go in the locker room with the 2-0 lead. Throw is in. Popped up. Saints chasing it down. Good run-in from number 3, Addison West. Goodrich gets them the throw. West with the ball. Chips it up and over. Bouncing towards the net. Sullivan with the easy save there. Swans doesn't make it into play. Change of possession. Bouncing down the sideline. Goodrich shields it off. Looking for a corner. Sends one. It's blocked. Now cleared out. Good stop by the Saints. Freeland screening. Pushes it in. Here's Donaldson. Donaldson down line to Salisbury. Salisbury gets there, lunging out for it. Popped out towards the sideline. Throw stays with the Saints. This possession here needs to end with a shot on net. Saints gone far too long without one. And really haven't had a good look yet this game. Well, they've had good looks, just no good shots on net. Throws it short. Crosses up. Coming outside of the 18. Goodrich trying to clear it out now. Just goes out of bounds. Throw in for St. Clair. They go down line. Komorowski. Goodrich turns. Sends it away. Can't keep it in. Another throw in for St. Clair. They go quickly. Goodrich, first touch. Now sent up. But out of bounds once again. Another throw in for St. Clair. They got to win a 50-50 here. Here's another one. Another 50-50 lost. But Grunewald sends one through. Easy pickup for the keeper. This one is away, well past the 45 into the 50. Now Saints trap it down. midfield. Grunewald with it on the far sideline, trying to get it up to Komorowski. Goodrich with the throw now. Lounger sends this one up. Britz gets first touch. Rolling towards the near sideline. Goodrich is out there in time. West now moving down the line into the corner. Looking for a cross. Cuts it in around Bacon. Down the goal line. Pushes it through. A great opportunity to score. Goodrich couldn't find it. Saints get lucky there. On that last possession, I don't care what you're doing on defense. You've got to stop the play where it's at. They're trying to screen off the middle of the field. When Bacon got beat, you just got to step up, try to push them back up top. That's a dangerous spot to be passing from. You know this team is good enough where they know they're not going to shoot from there. They're trying to send something through the middle. So you just got to stop it at the source, force them to go back or force them to move back up towards the 18. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Ball is towards the 18. Bounce back. Saints clear it out towards Kaminsky. Kaminsky gets the first touch. Pushes it out towards the far sideline to Komorowski. Komorowski sends it up. Freeland chasing it down. Goodrich is going to get there first. Looking to turn and cross. They just send it out through the sideline. Gives their defense some time to set up. Grunewald making her way up there. Haven't seen a big throw from her down the corner like we're used to seeing. They've been going a lot shorter, trying to get some crossing off. Freeland turns, crosses with the left. Too long out through the back goal line. Goal kick for Gagnon. I like the idea from the Saints, but at a certain point, you got to try something else and just send something in. And Goodrich is good with getting first to the ball, but they're not necessarily good with a quick trap and clear. They're popping things up with headers, and if they try to trap, they're just popping it up. So things are loose inside the 18. It just gives your team that better of a chance for something to pop up their way, have an easy touch and score. This one's cleared out by Goodrich again. Ball is down line, headed back by Goodrich towards the middle. Good step up from the Saints there. Cron jumping over her defender. Bouncing free. Sullivan comes up, gets the kick off. Saints cleared out. Big hit. Advantage is called. But that's a yellow card every day of the week. Crosses in, deflected out through the sideline. Center official didn't see it happen. He only saw the aftermath, so he was going to call something, but saw advantage. If he saw that play unfold, we'd be seeing a yellow card on Goodrich right now. Throw was in short again to Freeland. Going down the goal line, trying to look for a cross. Gets it with her right. Crosses up top to the 18. Kaminsky tried to one-time it. Couldn't do it. Salisbury with it now in the down right corner. Gets the space for a cross. Sends it up and through. Popped up. Saints can't get a clean look. Still at top of the 18 with the St. Clair. Komorowski crosses with her left. Up and through to Salisbury. Goodrich popping it free. Freeland, top of the 18. Now Saints still with the possession, trying to keep it with them. Bacon with the ball now, sends it back. Defense trying to reset here. Goodrich trying to get a good counter going. Back up top. Saints still with it. 1:50 to go. Chipped up and over. It's going to go to the keeper. Game is getting real chippy these final few minutes of the first half. Expect nothing less in a district final match. Being aggressive, being strong. Whistles called there. Crowd not too happy about that. after the few missed calls on Goodrich. Free kick is up to West. West moving down to the near corner. Looking for space to cross. Gets it down to the goal line. Good step up from Bacon. But we'll get a corner kick here with a minute to go. Number 13, Kaylee Eichhoff will take this one under a minute. One of the last possessions of the half here. Crosses up towards the PK spot, popping free, still in that PK area, cleared out by the Saints. Freeland running up for it, gets the steal, 30 seconds to go here. Sends it away, all the way through. Keeper is up far enough. Gagnon sends this one away. Bacon being aggressive, gets the interception. Here come the Saints now, looking for space. They get it through, no one's running. Easy pickup save for Gagnon. 10 seconds to go here in the half, and this will just about do it for the half. A great first half of play from both teams. Goodrich scores semi-early. However, their energy and aggression up front kind of petered off, and the Saints' defensive line was able to kind of calm down and recollect themselves and allow the offense to kind of get going up top. We got a lot more game to go here, and it's shaping up to be an exciting second half of play. We'll be back after this quick break.
LaFontaine Chevy Buick GMC of St. Clair invites you to experience the hottest lineup of SUVs on the road today, like the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. Timeless, yet undeniably modern, the new Enclave is next level at every facet. Thinking about going all electric? Think about the award-winning Chevy Blazer EV. Whether driving around town or across the country, the Blazer EV offers an impressive 283-mile range. Start shopping now at LaFontaine Chevrolet Buick GMC.com.
AAA is excited to introduce the Huffmaster Insurance Agency right here in St. Clair. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Huffmaster Insurance Agency has you covered. Your one-stop shop for protecting what matters most. Conveniently located across from Pine Shores Golf Course at 1015 7th Street, St. Clair. Stop by or call us at 810-637-1200. And remember, go Mariners and go Saints. Huffmaster Insurance Agency. 810-637-1200. Magna is a proud sponsor of high school sports on CTV Community Television. Supporting our local schools and organizations is part of Magna's commitment to making a difference in our community. With a focus on innovation and growth, Magna is also hiring. Visit magna.com to learn more about opportunities with a global leader in mobility technology. Magna, driving the future right here in our community.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
And welcome in to the second half, a rainy second half of the MHSAA District Final matchup between St. Clair and Goodrich. I'm your commentator, Reed Packin, for CTV Community TV. First half was a close one all the way through. Goodrich scored semi-early, but were definitely the stronger team coming out of the gate. They slowed down a little bit as the game went on, and St. Clair's defense started picking it up and calming down a little bit. And then St. Clair's offense kind of got going a little bit more at the end. But this is going to be a definite battle up until the final seconds. We talk about the success of both squads, but we got to talk about the success specifically with each coach. Cliff Freeland with the Saints, now he's on year 6. total record is 93, 30, and 17. That's just about a 73% win percentage. And he's got 5 district championships. He's looking for his 5th straight tonight. He's got 2 league championships, and they've moved up leagues twice. And if you're looking at how many wins that is per season, that's an average of 5.5 wins per season and 5 losses per season, which is just a staggering stat. On the other end, we got a semi-new coach, Joshua Black. He's been with the team 3 years now. His record is 43, 15, and 3, and he's got the same win percentage as Cliff, 73%. In his time here, he's got 3 district championships, 1 every year, 2 league championships, and 2 straight seasons going undefeated in league play. So he really just came in here, had 1 season kind of build, and then they've just been dominating the last 2 years. And then, of course, if you do the math there, that's 14.3 wins per season, 5 losses per season for Goodrich. Here they come now in the near side corner. Pass it short, pop it back up. Saints are there first, looking to move it down line. They do so to Freeland. Freeland looking to get first touch and turn. Crosses. Salisbury's got it, traps it in, getting pressed. Poked free by the Martians. They send it back. Defense has a lot of time. Sent away by St. Clair. Deflection off of Goodrich. Now they clear it up. Saints trying to trap this one in. Here comes number 4, Baylor Lounger. Sends it across. Still around the top. Good turn. Can't get it up to a Saint. Lucy Rafferty moving down to the corner. Good stop from the Saints. Deflection off of Komorowski. And we'll be here for a corner. First of the second half. It goes with Goodrich. Crosses in, back post, popped up, not outside the 18 yet, hit back in by Goodrich, turns over, right of the post, goal kick for St. Clair. Here comes Goodrich still on the near sideline, trying to push it towards the corner. Lets this one go out. St. Clair with the throw. Anna Perry thought that St. Clair was the last to touch it. Sideline official says no. Here comes the cross now from Goodrich over the heads of both St. Clair and Goodrich. Sullivan grabs it up right before Goodrich player is able to get a touch on it. Kicked away. Headed back by Freeland. Donaldson up there. Trying to get around a defender. Getting tripped up. No call either way. Now going down line. Good counter from Goodrich, but it's a little too long. Change of possession. This one's popped up. Now free. Gets around one defender. Sends it up and through. Popped back out. Top of the 18. Now turning with it. Going back. Goodrich moving in. Top of the 18. Gets it through again. Cleared out by St. Clair through the sideline. Throw in for the Martians. Throws in, short, cleared out, good clearance, going down line, bouncing, headed out by Goodrich. Number 6, Lily May. being aggressive on the sideline as Freeland was trying to trap it in. Grunewald with the throw. Gets it up to Freeland, bounces over the head of the defender. May is back, hits it out through the sideline, gives the defense some time to drop back. St. Clair moving up quickly. Grunewald taking her time with the throw, looking for an open teammate. Throws it to the corner. Freeland turns, trying to get a cross off. 2 on her now, sends it back. No one's there. Goodrich out through the sideline. Throw stays with Goodrich. Another throw for the Martians. They go quickly. Now off of Goodrich. Throw for St. Clair. Bouncing in. Goodrich heads it up. Cleared up by Chase Donaldson. Bouncing towards the far sideline now. Gets the deflection off of the Martians. Throw for St. Clair. It'll be Komorowski. Into Donaldson. Popped up by Salisbury. Another big hit. Waiting for advantage. Saints didn't have it. We'll get a free kick here around the 20. This will be Ella Komorowski, the lefty for the Saints. Again, just a little too far out with this free kick to be a good shot on net, but we can see what she does here. She's got the leg for it. She goes for net. Top left, just a little wide, just a little high. A good attempt nonetheless. Goal kick here for Goodrich. Abigail Gagnon had a really good first half. Headed in by Freeland. Cleared out through the sideline by Lucy Rafferty. Grunewald in, going towards Freeland down line into the corner. Off of Goodrich, and we'll get a throw. Grunewald. Let's see if they keep doing what they were doing the first half with these shorter throws, trying to get a quick turn and cross. And they do it. Right back to Grunewald, looking for the cross, sends it up. Way long. Unsure if the call there was a bad throw or offsides. Really shouldn't have been offsides. But I'll trust the official on that one. Free kick here for Goodrich. Off of the Saints. Throw for Logner. No, switch to number 13, Kaylee Eichhoff. Goodrich turns, looking to pass down in the corner. Good steal from Grunewald up to Freeland. Can't get a trap. Sent up by Britz to Komorowski. Komorowski up line to Salisbury. Salisbury keeps it in play, moving towards the corner, has some space to run, just can't get there in time. Goal kick for the Martians. Goal kick is up towards the sideline. Good stop by the Saints. Salisbury trying to turn with it. One defender on her back. Tripped up. All ball. Goodrich going down the line with it. Britz is there. Goodrich still pulls away with it. Moving towards the 18. Good stop from the Saints. They get it to the middle. Freeland. One defender on her, turns, crosses up towards the corner. Goodrich is going to be the only one out there. Salisbury getting a break there. You can see it there on that last send up. Just either gassed or a little bit banged up from the aggressive defensive stop from Goodrich a few moments ago. Throw for the Martians. Just under 30 minutes to play here in the game. Cleared up. Brits tracks this one in. Cron sends this one. Goodrich still with it. Moving towards the corner. Groneveld chasing it down, screens her off. Goal kick for Sullivan. Good defensive play there from Ella Groneveld. Just in stride, hip to hip. Screen her off, let the ball roll out through the goal line. Get the possession. Goodrich gets first touch. Cron clears it away. Kaminsky trying to get it through. Saints still with it. It's Komorowski. Sends it down towards the goal line. Goodrich is there first. It rolls out through the back. Goal kick. Little more zip on the ball with it raining. Those through balls are just going to carry a little bit more. Just got to put a little bit less and allow your teammate to run to it. Easier said than done, of course. Throw in for St. Clair. Komorowski's out there. It'll be along the 30-yard line. She goes towards the corner. Freeland looking to cross. Gets it off with her right. Too wide. It goes out through the goal line. Goal kick. St. Clair with the ball. Moves it to the corner. Can't get there in time. Goodrich clears it out through the side. Gets the deflection. They stay with the possession here. Throw is short. Goodrich can't get the cross off. Now they clear it up. Groneveld couldn't get first touch. Goodrich lets it go out. Ball is in. Groneveld pops it up, now through the side. Goodrich looking to turn, gets around a defender. Cron is there, has some space, shoots with her left. Leans out for it. Couldn't get enough on the ball to hit it past the goalpost. Goodrich scores again. Baylor Longer again. Her second goal of the night. Still plenty of game to go. I don't think these Saints are going to just give up here. If anything, they're going to be even more motivated than before. Freeland goes back to Groneveld. Groneveld cuts it in. Sends it up. Bounces out. Goodrich tries to clear it out. Headed back in by Salisbury. Salisbury can't get it into Freeland. Goodrich clearing it out through the middle now. Good step by Brits. Another good block. Throw in for Goodrich. 2-0 lead. You're at the point where you can't afford to just give up possessions by kicking the ball out through the sideline. Saints got to take some risks now. holding on to the ball, trying to work it to teammates' feet. Working through passing on the ground is the only way you can draw yourself out of this hole. Grunewald can't get the steal there. Good send up. Goodrich sends it right back in. Cron running back, heads it out. Whistle called. Free kick for the Saints. Saints want to go quickly. Cron sends this one up to Freeland. Freeland gets the touch in. Moving down the sideline, Salisbury can't keep the possession. Goes with Goodrich now. Throw doesn't make it in. Change of possession. Freeland screens off for Girl. Ball goes all the way through, cleared up by Goodrich. Scramble for the possession here. Rafferty trying to clear it up. Gets the deflection. Throw stays with the Martians. Another throw here for Goodrich. Sent away by St. Clair. Whistle called, handball. Free kick for St. Clair on the 45. They go to the middle. Goodrich running up for it. Whistle called again, another handball. Saints move up just a little bit more. They can move up a little bit more if they wanted. Trying to chip it up and over. Goodrich gets first touch. An issue for the St. Clair. All of the first half was winning 50-50s. Still having the same struggles here. Goodrich moving down line now. This one rolls out. Change of possession for St. Clair. Throw is in. Rafferty gets first touch. Logner passes across. It gets all the way through. Sullivan chases it down, gets the save. Ball is sent away towards the 50. Bounces once. Headed down by Freeland, getting tripped up. Fighting off defenders. Pushing it through, moving down the sideline. Throw for St. Clair. Komorowski down to the corner. Freeland looking to turn and cross, gets the deflection off. Another throw. Deep in Goodrich's defensive third now. Komorowski will throw again. Goes in short to Salisbury, gets tripped up. Can't get a clean touch on it. Now Goodrich clears it. Grunewald gets the deflection. Goal kick for the Martians. Center officials letting a lot go by physicality-wise, which is okay because he's calling a fair game. Just St. Clair has got to step it up a little bit. Know they can be a lot more physical. And they're going to have to be to win these 50-50s. Can't win possessions if you don't win the 50-50 first. Some subs coming in now as we approach 20 minutes to go. Throw is in. Logner with the ball, tries to send it back to Rafferty, can't do it. Kaminsky tries to send it up, deflected off Logner. Logner gets a touch out wide, moving towards the far sideline. Logner with the throw now, waiting for a sub to come in. Throw is in, right along the 20. Now Goodrich trying to possess this and move it down the sideline. Freeland is there. They'll get the throw. St. Clair will get the throw. Groneveld will take this one. It's not desperation time yet, but St. Clair's got to start ripping some shots on net. As I've said all season, you can't score if you don't shoot. Haven't seen them shoot a whole lot. They get stuck down in the corners trying to get crosses off, and for the most part, those crosses aren't making it into play, or they're not connecting on the crosses. Freeland screening off a defender, trying to get the head. Goodrich gets the head. A little too aggressive, a little too much pushing on the defensive end. St. Clair gets the free kick. Groneveld will take this. She can get it into the box. Someone's got to be ready to run for St. Clair. Up and over. Freeland's running. Bounces to the keeper. Easy snag. St. Clair attackers on that defensive line, they got to be more keen to that. They know it's going over the line. They got to be starting their momentum early by starting their run before the kick comes off. You run alongside the defensive line, and as soon as that kick goes, you dive back behind the defense, and you make the cleanest attempts on the ball before the keeper can get there. Even if you do that, you're forcing the keeper to step up earlier than they would like to. You're throwing off the keeper's just easy progressions of standing there, tracking the ball, and grabbing it by being in there to disrupt her play. Goodrich down the far side corner. St. Clair kicks it out. Throw in. They want to go quick. They pull it back. Now they go short. They go right back for the cross. Chipped up and over. Sullivan, easy pickup. This one's sent away. Bounces over Freeland. Goodrich heads this one down. Back to Freeland. Freeland, one defender on her back. Sends this one up into the corner. Donaldson sends one with her left, too wide into the side net. Saints struggling with their corner kicks for a majority of the game. Just unable to get a full turn on the ball, get a clean one. Not necessarily down the goal line, but coming back up a little bit more, somewhere in between the 10 and the PK spot. Here comes West trying to push it through. Cron sends it out. Kaminsky now with the ball. Tried to get it to Freeland in the middle of the field. Good step up from Goodrich. Now pushes it through to West. Cron with the stop. Komorowski's back there too. Shot from deep off the crossbar. Sullivan tracked it in. Saints will get the goal kick. Calling the tip off of Sullivan. So it will be a corner kick. Goodrich with the corner now. Taking their time. Sending it in. Headed once towards the back post and out through the back goal line. Saints survive that cross, get the goal kick. Goal kick is out. Goodrich is there. Komorowski with it, sends it across to Groneveld. Can't keep it close to her. Goodrich gets the steal. Now sends it back and chipped up and over. Komorowski trying to clear this up. Goodrich on the sideline. Maggie Francis fighting on the sideline between two St. Clair defenders, pushes it through, keeps the throw with them. Bouncing all the way through. Saints couldn't get a touch onto it. Gets through another set of defenders. Popped up now. It's free in the middle of the box. Goodrich looking to get a touch. St. Clair clears it out. Salisbury on the far side gets the deflection and throw. Just under 15 minutes to go now in the game. St. Clair needs to get something going here. Bacon on defense. Kick is back. And out of bounds, throw in for the Martians. They go quickly short, right back. Now looking for the cross. It's sent in towards the PK spot, headed, picked up by Sullivan. Kick is past half field. Bounces once, bounces twice. Headed once by St. Clair's Donaldson. Moving into the 18 now, it's Salisbury gets it across to Komorowski. Komorowski shoots with her left across, crosses in. Donaldson was there, couldn't get a clean touch. Look was good. We'll stay down here for a corner kick. Goodrich defense got in there just enough to force the deflection. Groneveld. If anyone can score off a corner, it's this Saints squad. It starts with Groneveld having a good corner kick, a well-driven one towards the back post. Headed once and in. St. Clair scores, brings it within one. I believe that was number 21, Lila Cron from the defense. Really coming in late in the season with these corner kick goals. I feel like we've seen 3 or 4 of those by now. She might have had one. Yeah, she did have one last game against Marysville too. And if a time they needed that, time was now. 12 minutes to go, still plenty of time to tie this thing up. Hopefully that's the energy that they needed to surge them into keeping the possession with them and getting some more shot attempts here. Salisbury chasing it down. Big hit off. Center official lets it go. Now calls it here for a free kick. I don't know. He said that was a clean challenge, but I saw the arm extend out, and that's usually when it gets dicey. Arms tucked in, shoulders all clean. Getting all ball is all clean. There really wasn't either or. Headed back, Goodrich clears it up and out. Space in the middle of the field, chips it up and over. Towards the corner. One Goodrich player chasing it down. Goes too far away. Throw in for St. Clair. Number 17, Anna Perry, couldn't keep it close. Throw is in down line. Goodrich sends it right back out. Throws it in. Donaldson chasing it down. Freeland sends it up, down line into the corner. Donaldson has some space to run with it. Cuts it back in, crosses towards the 18, stopped by Goodrich, sends it out. Now moving it out through the near sideline. Good step up from St. Clair's defense. They get the throw. Groneveld comes up for it. Substitution for St. Clair now. Throw is in to Freeland. Freeland turns, splits the defenders, cuts it back. Nothing's called. Cleared up, deflected by the Saints. Cleared up again by Goodrich. Looking to turn, it's Perry. On the sideline, Komorowski comes in there for the stop. Goodrich sticks with it. They keep the throw. Ella Place will throw it. Gets it into Perry. Groneveld being physical. Goodrich up top now, taking their time, passing around. Gets it towards the sideline, down line, into the corner. Donaldson. Whistle's called. Free kick now. St. Clair being physical there. Last few plays. Finally caught up to him. Goodrich gets a call. And we're just under 10 minutes now. Coach Freeland looking for some answers here from the center ref. Heavy discussion with the center official and sideline official. Now, perhaps a few words for Joshua Black as well. Just making some adjustments with the clock. Didn't stop when it was supposed to. And now we'll get the free kick. Sent in towards the back post. Sullivan pops it out towards the back corner now. Cleared up by St. Clair and well out of bounds. Throw in for the Martians, far side of the field. They go in quickly, headed back. Cleared out again by St. Clair. First touch, Goodrich. Rafferty moving into the corner. Good stop from St. Clair. Possession stays down in the far side corner with Goodrich. St. Clair needs a good defensive stop here. Last few corners have been a bit scary with many things just kind of going through the middle. Somebody on defense has to step up and just sweep the leg and clear it out. Ball is up towards the PK spot, headed down, chipped up, cleared out by St. Clair, out past the 18 now. Goodrich is there, tries to send it right back in. A fight for the ball. Groneveld with it, trying to settle it down. Can't do so. Goodrich now pushing it towards the corner. Being physical. Goodrich lets this one roll out. Corner kick. 8 minutes to go. This is when it starts to be a game of clock killing. Goodrich, you can't give up these corners and these throw-ins to Goodrich because now they're going to start taking their time, wasting as much time as they can. Crosses in. PK spot headed back. PK area now cleared out by St. Clair. Salisbury trying to get ahead on it. Can't do so. Goodrich gets the touch on the far sideline. St. Clair gets a steal. Sends it up line. No one's home. Out through the goal line. Seven minutes to go here. St. Clair needs to string together a few good possessions to close out this game, to give themselves a shot to tie it up. Can start here with this throw-in, maintaining a possession down, and they lose it. Right back to Goodrich. Headed out again by St. Clair. Kept in play. Komorowski sends it up and away. Now to bounds. This is not what you need when you're St. Clair. You got to keep the ball in play the best you can. Donaldson fighting it through. Gets it all the way around a defender. Out to Komorowski with space. Couldn't get a touch on the ball. Maggie Francis ran out there in time to get it up. Got the deflection off of Komorowski. Just under 6 minutes now. Headed out by Donaldson. Saints can't let this get past half field. They just give up another possession. They got to keep it in play. Just let it roll past you and go towards the middle of the field. Another throw for Goodrich. Headed up. Hit in. Rafferty sends it up and through. Goodrich with some space. Sends a shot with the left. Right back to Sullivan. Potential for a good counter now. Can't do it if you can't win a 50-50. Whistle called. Free kick for the Saints. Deflection off of St. Clair throw for Goodrich. Just under 5 minutes now to go. Passes back, now sends it up. Middle of the field. Cleared up by St. Clair. Francis with the first touch. Komorowski now there. Francis running it down into Freeland. Freeland cuts around a defender. Pushes it through to Donaldson. Donaldson with space. Gets tripped up. Can't get the shot off. Don't get a much better look than that for St. Clair late in the game. Free kick now. 4 minutes to go. We need people in the box, running into the box. Can't let this possession just go to waste. Kick is up. Hits at the 18. Chipped through. Shoots with her left. Picked up, saved by Ragnan. 3.5 minutes to go now. Throw for St. Clair. 3 minutes to go. Groneveld with the throw. Throws it towards the corner. Salisbury. Salisbury turns. Getting tripped up. Whistle called. Free kick now. This is Komorowski goal-scoring territory. The lefty has some power. We've seen her do it a few times now. She goes top left. Let's see how she approaches this one. A little bit deeper in. Shoots. Back post. Too high, too long. 2.5 minutes to go. Opportunities running out for St. Clair, but it's never too late. Had some great looks, just couldn't execute. Kick is away. Saints head it back into play. Back out by Goodrich. Settled now by Goodrich. Turns down line, all the space. Sends it up and away. Throw for St. Clair. Whistle's called. Time going down now, under 2 minutes. Ball goes all the way through. Goodrich trying to push it. Cleared out. Open field for Groneveld. Sends it up and out. Another lost possession, minute 30 now. Can't let this get past Hatfield. Headed back. Donaldson up to Groneveld. Can't trap it. Cleared up now. Rolling all the way back. Kicked up by Sullivan. 1 minute remaining. I'd get your keeper up there now. Freeland chasing it out. Ragnan sends it away. Throw for St. Clair. 45 seconds remaining. They go quickly. Headed in. Salisbury couldn't get it through. Goodrich clears it out. Still with St. Clair. Chips it up and over. No Saints are running. 30 seconds now. Ragnan will send it away. Got to win a 50-50 here. Bounces once. Headed back. Headed back by Goodrich. Settled now. Turns it through. Sullivan clears it out. 10 seconds to go. It's not going to do it. When two great teams like this meet up, it's unfortunate when the other one season has to end. But that's what happened tonight. Goodrich gets their get back on St. Clair, and they continue on with their great season. St. Clair's great season comes to an end. Both had historic seasons. It's just unfortunate that one of them had to end here tonight. Final score of the game was Goodrich 2, St. Clair 1. I've been your commentator, Reed Packin. Thank you for listening this whole season for CTV Community TV and watching your St. Clair Saints go all the way to the district finals. The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and CTV Community TV. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MSHAA and CTV Community TV St. Clair. Thank you, and have a good night.
North Star Bank believes in banking on a first-name basis. Our bankers get to know you, your goals, and your dreams. This allows for the flexible solutions you need with the personalized service you deserve. North Star Bank provides the same services a national bank offers with a local commitment, all streamlined and simplified to fit your life. It's a better banking experience, personalized just for you. They'll show you why putting customers first makes all the difference. Equal housing member FDIC.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Ford dealer. Shop from over 1,600 vehicles from 5 Michigan locations, offering on-the-spot mobile service. And buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day. Start shopping now at LaFontaineFordLincoln.com.
This has been a CTV sports presentation of East China High School Sports. Presented by Magna. Magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick, GMC, where you get the family deal. By Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by Ace Hardware, and LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal. And by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way. And by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.